They said it was a robbery, but I know it wasn't. Wrong place, wrong time. How classic. But I don't believe that. And being a journalist, my instincts kicked in, because nothing about my brother's death added up. I have always been with him, so I knew him well. Something about it didn't sit right. Amani stayed close. She always did. She didn't need to ask. She could feel it too. Something about all of this wasn't right. He wouldn't just end up like this. And people, they talk when they think no one's listening. I was listening. That's when I saw him. Not grieving, not speaking, just watching. For a second, I thought I imagined him. Just another face in the rain. But he didn't move like the others. He wasn't grieving. He was observing. People came to mourn. He came to watch. And somehow, I could feel it. He was watching me. Not directly. Not enough for anyone else to notice. But I felt it. So I looked again, just to be sure. And this time, he didn't look away. That's when it stopped feeling like coincidence. That's when it started feeling intentional. By the time we got back to Amani's place, everything was quiet. Too quiet. The kind of silence that makes your thoughts louder than they should be. She tried to get me to sit, to breathe, to let it go for a moment, and part of me wanted to. Part of me knew I should. Because the deeper I looked into this, the more it felt like I was stepping into something I didn't understand. Something bigger than me. Bigger than him. And that scared me. Not for myself, but for the people around me. For Amani, for my mother. So I told myself, maybe this is where it ends. And everything started to scare me. Not for me, but for the people around me. For Amani, for my mother. Because the deeper I stepped into this, the more it felt like I was pulling something with me. Something I couldn't control. And I could see it. How easily it could reach them too. So I told myself, this is where it ends. That I'd let it go. That I'd walk away before it turned into something I couldn't come back from. And for a moment, I almost believed it. Standing there, telling myself to stop, to be smart, to choose safety for once. But the truth doesn't leave you alone like that. It stays. It waits. It pulls at you until you can't ignore it anymore. And even before I opened that door, before I took that first step, I already knew. I wasn't going to stop. By the time I got home, I already knew where to start. Not from scratch, just from what they missed. Because the truth is never hidden. It's just buried under noise. Distractions, assumptions, things people stop questioning too early. And patterns. Patterns people choose not to see, or pretend not to understand. But once you see it, once it starts making sense, it doesn't disappear. It stays with you. It follows you. It forces you to keep going, even when you know you probably shouldn't. Because at some point, it stops being a question. It becomes a pattern. And patterns don't lie. They repeat. They connect. They point to something real, something intentional. And the more I looked at it, the clearer it became. This wasn't random. None of it was. And then, something shifted. Not on my side, but somewhere else. Someone who knew what they were looking at and had seen it before. Because patterns like this don't just appear once. They repeat.
across time, across places, quietly, consistently. And most people miss it. They see events, not connections. They see moments, not structure. But this was structure. Something built, something intentional. And the more I looked at it, the clearer it became. This wasn't random. It never was. Which meant whoever was behind it wasn't new to this. They'd done it before, carefully.